Assalamu alaikum, class 8. Hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to do essay writing. I will tell you what is an essay, its definition, and then components or elements of an essay, and then how to write an essay, and what is an effective essay. So these will be the points, what kind of language or vocabulary you can use in essay. And the topics which I assigned to you, cleanliness is next to godliness, and the one is importance of internet in the current era. I will tell you main points of these. So what is an essay? Okay, Sahar, do you want to ask something?
Assalamualaikum, teacher.
Walaikum assalam.
Teacher, the test which you gave, you will listen that as well.
Yes, at the end, in last 10 minutes.
Okay, so teacher, we also have to write the essay right now in the class with you.
No, you will just listen to me. You will just listen main points of it. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, can anyone tell me what is an essay? You have written many essays. So can any one of you tell me what is an essay? What is it? For what purpose it is written? Hurry up, students. Please answer me. Does no one know what is an essay? And why is it written? Please respond. Students, please respond. It's not good. Teacher is asking you something and you're not responding. Yes, Kaleem? You unmuted your mic. Do you want to say something?
No, teacher.
Okay. What is an essay? Look at the slide. Essay is a piece of writing. It is an organized or arranged collection of ideas. You collect your ideas about a topic and then you provide information about the relevant topic. Unmute your mic, Musaf. Musaf, unmute your mic. Why have you raised hand? Do you want to say something? Okay, it is a piece of writing. It is an arranged collection, organized collection of ideas. There can be some personal ideas. You can also add your opinion in it. There can be facts. Facts mean logical things or statistics like, for example, 70% of population lives in villages. This is statistics, okay? You are giving figures in it. You are providing figures in it that 70% population lives in villages. And fact, what is a fact? Any scientific uh, research, that will be fact. or whatever related to universe, that will be fact. Then background information about the topic. Background information is given about the topic. But before you write an essay, what you have to do, you have to think about a topic, you have to select a topic. Before you write an essay, you have to select a topic, and then you will search information on the topic. And these informations must be enough, and it should be relevant. This information must be enough, and it should also be relevant information. Then you must know about background information. For example, if you are going to write Independence Day, for example, you are going to write on Independence Day, you must know about its background information. What is an Independence Day, and why is it celebrated in different countries? Why do people celebrate it? Why do different nations celebrate it? And then topic, whatever you know about the topic, that will be added in essay. And you will also search for different ideas. You will have to go through different books, newspapers, magazines. You can also search on internet for getting information about the topic. Not only internet, but you can also search uh, uh, you can also go through newspapers, you can also go through books, and you can get information from the books, newspapers, magazines, etc. There are journals in which informations are available on different topics. Okay, so actually essay is a piece of writing. It is also an organized or arranged collection of ideas about a topic. It provides information about the relevant topic. There can be personal ideas. There can be your personal opinion at the end of a essay. Sometimes you can give your personal opinion. For example, if you are going to write about internet, role of internet in modern era, at the end you will give your opinion that in my opinion, it is uh, not it is my in my opinion, it is not appropriate to use internet more and more, because it has its side effects. It can affect your eyesight, etc. Okay, so that is your opinion, because you are telling. And I have told you about facts and statistics. In statistics, figures are given. And this is the definition of essay, a proper definition. An essay is a piece of writing that discusses about a thing, a person, or a problem, or an issue in a way that the writer proves his knowledge by presenting a new viewpoint, a new opinion, solution, suggestion. At the end, suggestion can also be given. So in cleanliness, or that is, cleanliness is next to godliness. In that topic, at the end you can give suggestions there, or recommendations there. And in the first essay, role of internet in current era, you can also give suggestions for students. Okay, it is an organized composition comprising several elements. I have already told you about this. There are several types of essays based on the purposes. Okay, language and structure. What kind of language should be there? It should be comprehensible, understandable, and no repetition of words and phrases. You will not repeat words or phrases. If you want to repeat words or phrases, if you want to use that word again, you can use its synonym, but don't use that word again. Clarity of ideas. Ideas must be clear. Paragraphs must relate to each other. Ideas must be arranged. Only one idea must be explained in one paragraph. and each point should be linked to previous point. What is a standard essay? A standard short essay consists of 5 paragraphs at least. It consists of at least 5 paragraphs that can provide the reader with enough information. This is the definition of an effective essay. Oh, this is not the definition. This is how to write an effective essay. An effective essay has a beginning, middle, and end. In a 5-paragraph essay, first paragraph will be introduction, next 3 paragraphs consist of body, and the 5th and final paragraph is conclusion. Yes, these are elements of an essay. What do you have to do before? You have to research on the topic, find out relevant information, and then organize or arrange the information. So this is introduction. Whatever the topic is given to you, you will introduce the topic. If you know background information about the topic, then you will give relevant background information. And what is the essay about? It means here you get clear understanding of the topic. When you tell the reader, those who will be reading your essay, when you tell the reader what is the essay about, so it means you are giving the reader clear understanding of the topic so that he or she can understand it well. Body is middle part of essay. Introduction is beginning and middle part is called body. So explanation is given here about the topic, different ideas, logical order of ideas, appropriate language, vocabulary. In one paragraph, at least one idea must be explained in one paragraph. For example, if we are going to talk about role of internet in modern era, so we have divided it into different paragraphs. In one paragraph, for example, one paragraph is about role of internet in education. Then we will talk about only education. Role of internet in business. Then we'll talk about only about business. Okay, so it means that in one paragraph, one idea must be explained. And then conclusion. In conclusion, the topic, whatever you have told about the topic in introductory paragraph and all the ideas which are discussed above, those ideas will be summarized here. Okay, you will just change the language of it, change the vocabulary of it. Don't use the same vocabulary, just change a few words and then you will summarize them. So when you conclude an essay, so reader, the person who is reading your essay, he or she will be having a better understanding of the topic. At the end, you have to make it sure that the one who will read your essay, they will be having better understanding of the topic. So it was your homework assignment. This one, if you can see on the screen. Essay writing. Write an essay on the following topics: importance of internet in the current era, or role of internet in modern era, role of internet in modern life, or in today's life. So the topics can vary. First of all, you have to give introduction of it. Okay, would anyone of you like to tell why is it internet important in current era? Okay, Seher, unmute your mic.
Miss, because we have to do our homework and to find information.
Okay,
And
fine. For educational purposes. It is very important for educational purposes, for teachers, for students. First of all, you have to tell what is an internet, what is the purpose of it, why is it used for what purpose it is used. It is a vast network. It connects computers all over the world. So this is an internet. This is called internet. It is a vast network and it connects all the computers around the world. And what is its purpose? Its purpose is to share documents and communicate in different countries. We can communicate in different countries. People can share information. It is a useful technology of modern times. It helps us not only in our daily life, but also in professional life. So today, it is almost impossible to imagine a life without internet. So if there is no internet, you cannot take online classes as well. There will be no online classes if there is no internet. Okay. In second part, that is middle of the essay, Seher, unmute your mic.
Miss, can you show the first paragraph again about the internet, please?
Seher, you can watch it on YouTube. It will be uploaded after an hour. After an hour, it will be uploaded on YouTube. Then you can stop the video and watch it or take
Okay.
a screenshot of it. Okay, this is second part, body, middle part, importance of internet in education. Okay, internet plays a vital role in education. Students can research things. The students can also have or can also take online classes here. They can get information about various subjects, about various topics, not only one topic but different topics. For example, not only one subject but about different subjects. Science, you can get information about science, SST, geography, and other subjects. You can get information. Not only students but teachers can also get information from internet related to different topics. So this is about the importance of internet in education. Okay. Use of internet for shopping and business promotion. There are many online shopping sites. You can do shopping from there, and those people who are running a business, so they can promote their business there. With the help of internet, anybody can order products online. So it is happening in these days. And when internet is also used to sell products, you can also sell your products by using various e-commerce solutions. And as a result, what happens? New services and business starting every day, they create job opportunities. Those people those who are doing this business, when you purchase or sell something, then those men, they can start every day creating job opportunities. They can also provide job opportunities to some people, and it can also reduce unemployment. They can also give you huge discount. They can also give customers a huge discount, because if there will be more sale, then obviously they will get profit, and when they will get profit, they will offer more discount. Okay, how can we communicate? So internet is the most powerful medium of communication. It connects people across different parts of the world. I have written a few points of it. It is a very vast topic. I have written a few points only. In tourism or traveling, you can also search your way through map during tour or travel. It is a guide for you. Map is a guide for you. You can search your way through map. People usually browse internet before they start visiting the places. And those people who are tourists and related to tourism, their bookings can also be done using the internet. Online bookings can be done. And what is the conclusion of it? In the first line, I have written in a nutshell. It means in short. In short, it can be said that influence of the internet in our daily life is huge. It means very much. Today, it is very difficult to imagine a world without internet. And apart from the benefits, internet has a big influence in shaping habits of human life. Yes, human people's habits are changed. Okay, time is short. Only 12 minutes are left. I also have to listen from you. Okay, next topic is cleanliness is next to godliness. What is cleanliness? It is a wise saying. So, godliness means the quality of being religious, sincerely, and strongly. I'm telling you about godliness. Godliness is the quality of being religious, sincerely, and strongly. Similarly, so cleanliness is the quality of being clean and hygienic. This is introductory paragraph. This is body part. What does it teach? Habit of cleanliness is in our tradition, in our culture. Our grandparents have taught us, and now our parents are teaching us. So you should eat food only after doing proper hand wash, and you should also touch holy books after proper hand wash. And if you maintain cleanliness, it leads a person towards goodness and humanity. It keeps your body clean. It makes you smart enough to get positive thoughts, to get confidence and positive thoughts. And in conclusion, I have added a few points. It is mandatory. Mandatory mean important for all. for all of us to have healthy body, health, and mind. So it is an essential part of healthy living or healthy lifestyle. Cleanliness is an important part, it's an essential part of healthy lifestyle. It improves our personality and keep us clean externally and internally. Internally means your thoughts will be positive. You will get confidence. Okay, students, unmute your mic. I have to listen words, meanings, and question answers from you. Hurry up, students, unmute your mic. Muzammil, unmute your mic. Rohma, unmute your mic. All of you will unmute your mic.
Yes, teacher.
Tahir, Shayan, unmute your mic.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, wait for a while. Yes, Sahar.
Teacher, I
First
don't
word
want to
is
say
suspicious.
anything.
Please tell me meaning of it. First word is suspicious. What is the meaning of it? Sahar.
Doubtful.
Kaleem. What is meant by bewilderment?
Teacher, of which chapter?
Sun swallow. Did you not attend last lecture?
No.
Okay. Shayan. Unmute your mic. Enthralled. What is the meaning of enthralled? Shayan. Please unmute your mic. What is the meaning of enthralled? Okay, Tahir, you will be telling what is the meaning of enthralled.
To hold intention.
And turbulence?
In large amount.
It is not in large amount. Sudden state of confusion. Turbulence means. Yes, Roma. Next word is imperious. Imperious means? Seher. Imperious means?
Authoritative.
Okay. Ancestors. Roma. Please tell me meaning of it. Ancestors. Muzammil, you will be telling me. Demon. What is meant by this? Demon.
Demon means monster.
Spectators.
People
Muzammil.
who watch.
Who watch what?
Like if there is a match going on, the people are the spectators because they watch the match.
Okay, the appropriate word is audience.
Okay.
If you write people who watch, now then that will be incomplete meaning.
Okay.
So you will be writing here audience.
Okay.
Emerged. Please tell me meaning of emerged, Muzammil.
Teacher, I don't know that emerged meaning.
Emerged, appeared. Come out. Okay. Question number 1. Where did the people think that sun swallow was going on the kite? Yes,
The people
Muzammil.
thought that sun swallow was Sun Swallow will fly up in the sky to talk to their ancestors.
Okay, fine. Okay. Tahir, it's question number 6. Why was Sun Swallow lost for words when the circus master told him to speak?
Sun Swallow was lost for words because he had seen no spirits or talked to them. He did not know. He didn't know what to say.
Okay. Mushaf, what did the people think was making the strange noise which they could hear? Please answer it.
The bamboo howlers attached to the kite were making the noise that the people could hear on the ground.
No, its answer is a bit changed. What did the people think was making the strange noise which they could hear?
The people thought that he was 1 minute. The, pe- the people thought that their ancestors were making the strange noise.
That they could hear. Arva. Arva, please unmute your mic.
Yes.
It's question number 6. I have asked 6. It's question number 2. Where did the people think that Sun Swallow was going on the kite?
The people thought that he was going to travel among the spirit of their ancestors.
Ancestors. Okay,
Okay.
one more question for you. One more question for you. Why were the people passing forward so anxiously to reach Sun Swallow?
Teacher, can you please
Okay, Shayan, unmute your mic. Shayan.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Why were the people passing forward so anxiously to reach Sun Swallow?
The people were passing forward anxiously to reach Sun Swallow because they wanted to ask questions about ancestors.
Okay, tell me meanings of few words. Conjurer.
Magician,
Okay. Bewilderment.
confusion,
Desolate.
sad,